Good morning, children. I hope you all are keeping well. Today we will start with more about salts. In NCERT, we have been given activity 2.13 and 2.14, which are based on family of salts. So what does it mean by family of salts is that, as you can see in the last, they have written salts may have same positive or negative radicals are said to belong to a family. For example, NaCl, Na2SO4, दोनों के पास positively charged ion is sodium ion, thus they belong to sodium salts. But suppose we have sodium chloride and potassium chloride, then they will belong to chloride salts because both of them have chloride negative charged ions. Is it clear? So this way you can identify the family of salts. So in these two activities, activity 2.13 and 14, I would like that you should learn to make a table in which you will make this table like this given in your NCERT. Salt, name of the salt, chemical formula, its pH value, acid use and base use. You will complete this activity like this, and one more column you will make, that is what is the family of salts. If you are taking two salts at an example, then you can write. If these are different, then no need to write. Okay, or you can identify in a different table what is the family of salts. Now various examples are given. Before we start these examples, you are required to understand the basic concept about it. That is, if a strong acid reacts with strong base, it forms a neutral salt and its pH value is equal to 7, as you can see on the screen. And salt of strong acid, when react with a weak base, it will be a acidic salt and the pH value will be less than 7. Similarly, if a salt of strong base react with weak acid, it forms a basic salt and pH value will remain greater than 7. How it happens? Let us understand from this table. For example, suppose I have been given a strong acid HCl and NaOH. Now in neutralization reaction also, I told you that in neutralization reaction, what is the reactant? Acid plus base, and the product is salt plus water, right? So in this reaction of HCl and NaOH, we will get a salt, right? Now for different various examples of salt, how will you do it? Children, what you have to do, you will remove this OH ion, you will remove this H ion from acid, and water will get formed. So HOH will form water and the result left is Na and Cl. This will form a salt, and in salt writing or any of the formula, you have learned in class 9 that you will write positively charged ion first and then negatively charged ion. So the salt formed will be NaCl. Similarly, if a strong acid H2SO4 reacts with potassium hydroxide strong base, then number of H ions are equal to the number of OH ion, and thus they nullify the effect of each other. Thus OH ions are equal to the number of H ions, thus the salt form is potassium sulfate. So we will write K2SO4. Now here we need to remember that the positively charged ion will be written first and negatively charged ion afterwards, but we need to remember the valencies also. Valency of sulfate ion is -2 and valency of sulfate ion is -2, and potassium ions have valency 1. So crisscross formula and we will get K2SO4. Now you can see here, in both the examples, number of OH ions are equal to number of H ions. Means the salt will not have either OH ion or H ion. So the salt will be neutral salt, and when a neutral salt is formed, its pH is almost equal to 7. Now let us consider a salt which is acidic. How the acidic salts are formed? When a strong acid reacts with strong base, a weak base, then number of H ions are much higher than the number of OH ions. Thus, the salt ammonium chloride is formed. It will have some H ions also in it. Therefore, the salt will be acidic. In another examples also, magnesium nitrate salt, when it is reacting, when magnesium hydroxide and nitric acid is formed. Nitric acid is a strong acid and number of H ions are strong, but number of hydroxide ions will be less. Thus, the salt formed will have H ions in it. Due to this, magnesium nitrate formed an acidic salt because some of the H ions of nitric acid are left. They have not reacted with these OH ions. Now, if we talk of the basic salts, here we have weak acids and strong base. Carbonic acid, H2CO3 is carbonic acid and NaOH is a strong base. Number of OH ions of NaOH are much higher than the H ions of carbonic acid. Thus, the salt sodium carbonate which is formed have small amount of H ions, OH ions are also there. Therefore, sodium carbonate, that is in next topics we will read about, that is washing soda, as OH ions also there. Thus, it is a basic salt. Now, what about potassium acetate? We have used a weak organic acid, that is acetic acid. H ions will be less because it's a weak acid and potassium hydroxide is a strong base. Thus, the number of hydroxide ions are still much more than the H ions of acetic acid. Thus, the salt formed, that is potassium acetate, has some OH ions also there. Thus, the nature of salt will be basic. So now today's homework is to complete these activities 2.13 and 2.14 in your notebook. Thank you.